Welcome. Now, last time we met up, it was for our lunar eclipse in Libra, and we were expanding with our light codes. We've been expanding with our light codes, Christ consciousness. And we got the activation for amping things up with our heart's electromagnetic field and our manifestations complexity. And this is being in conjunct. And then we met up at TikTok and got an activation for raising our frequency, and we got conjunction. Now, this is where the universe is helping us to multitask, and we think that things are going to get harder for things to get easier, but they're actually not. This is a sign of good luck. If there was ever a sign to get good luck from the universe, conjunction, empowerment, combines with, enhances, strengthens, join forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. Now, this is big because we're talking about how we're working with our heart's electromagnetic field here. And we got, along with this, the activation of magnetism. And when we spoke to the moon, we received this activation. This is connected to what? The solar eclipse in Aries, the new moon, and a connection to manifestation from the new moon to the full moon. And what we're doing is we're holding on to our energy here. We haven't started the race yet. We're holding on to all this energy, and it's going to be enough energy to make a volcano erupt. And we have connected to something primal here. And that's what we were doing with our light codes. When we expand with our light codes, and that's literally spending time with the light, the outdoor light, not inside, you gotta go outside. Light is information. And we talked about how this is helping us to expand with wisdom. And what we're doing is we are in the process of creating a harmony during Aries season. And what we're working with here is we're expanding with the sun. The sun here is force. So this has to do with action. We're expanding with the masculine. We're expanding with the energy. And we're expanding Mars with spirit. We're expanding the masculine with force. So we're expanding force with spirit. And we're becoming it. That's what we're doing. We're becoming it, and it's connected to, of course, this solar eclipse that we're about to have in Aries. And what we're doing during this time is we're in a time of collaboration. We're going to change in order to collaborate. And this is connected to how we actually expand with Christ consciousness here. We're expanding with the water element. We're having a transformation with the water element here. We have Pisces, our connection to Pisces, and working with Neptune and making a sacrifice for love. We have our connection to our emotional realm and how we nurture with Cancer, how we care, how we show love. And then we have Scorpio coming to help us with this transformation. And this is Christ consciousness. It's where we face the negative. We sense, okay? And we're in the negative. This has to do where we turn our pain into joy through our integrity. And we're doing that through the North Node and our life purpose right now. There's an activation here. Let's see what's being activated, okay? Because it goes back to the Six of Cups, and there's an extended message after this. We're going to extend this message, and we're going to dive into the deepness of it in part 2 and what it means. But there's another change in frequency because we're going from joy to lust, and this is about facing our fears and literally healing from lust and going into joy. And that is a purification back to innocence with the child. And this we're in the, this is in Aries. In Aries, Eclipse. That is the child of the zodiac. Better slow down for a sec. Get my energy straight. Hold on, guys. Right, what's being activated here? Something is being activated to go from inconjunct to conjunct. Okay? And it has to do with magnetism, and it has to do with our electromagnetic field. And what's changing within our electromagnetic field for us to change our manifestations? What is being magnetized back to us? And it has to do with the mind, because we are like we're like a big radio. And we learned like we're like a big radio. And it's the frequencies we're tuning into, okay? The frequencies that we're tuning into that are helping us to manifest. And right now that has to do with our mind. This is getting our thoughts in alignment with our actions. But we have to communicate with the negative. We have to communicate right now with the water and our emotions and what is unseen. And we're going to ground it here within the earth with the other negative tetrahedron of, well, the other negative tetrahedron other than water, which is earth. Okay. There it is. It's a new beginning. It's beginnings. And this is the time of the true new year. We have Lunar New Year, and then after that we have eclipse season, and we enter spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. And spring is a new beginning. It's a rebirth. From what? The labyrinth of the mind. Check that out. We're having a rebirth with our mind, and we're going to integrate, and we're going to change how we emotionally express. We're going to become in alignment. Remember, this is an activation for going from inconjunct to conjunct, but understanding that opposites have something to teach each other. And that's big. Okay. Let's go into the Akashic Records quickly. Oh, what just fell? Right on here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Spring. Our connection to spring and having a new beginning. The Four of Forces. Yes, sir. Thank you, God. Love is beautiful. Guys, I didn't want to show up here today, and this is what makes life beautiful. The Master Artisan, the Eight of Keys. So something is happening within the sands of time. And this has to do with healing from time and taking back time as a tool. It's like we only have so much time. We're learning from the devil that we need to get it done. That's what the devil has taught us. Remember, there's a positive in every negative. There's knowledge everywhere. And what we're seeing is that we need to get it done. But we are greater than time. Time can own us and control us, but it's also an illusion. And in the present moment, the past and the future are all one. And this is how we're going to shift. And we're going to shift through the Eight of Keys. All right, we're going to share this message in our next part. See you there.